Alert is in effect for the bitter cold temperatures out there. The snow flurries are just the fun type, not going to cause any problems. Single-digit wind chills tomorrow. Bitter cold in the morning, snow flurries. Indeed, we'll talk more about that in just a second. Current temps across the state, well, it's 3 degrees in Lubbock. Abilene's at 12, Austin 23, Dallas is covered in snow and sleet and it's 20, Houston 24 with flurries around. It's 22 in Conroe right now, Sugar Land's at 25. Pearland's at 26, Galveston is 27. There's a north wind out there that just will not quit. It is sustained out of the north at 20 at Bush, sustained at 20 in Sugar Land. Galveston sustained wind at 25. We're getting gusts above that. That's putting wind chill, feels like temperatures out there at 10 at Bush right now. Hobby at 13, that's what it feels like on your exposed skin outside right now. Feels like 11 in Sugar Land. Angleton feels like 11, Galveston feels like 12, Huntsville feels like 10. There's the snow that dusted Dallas and now is exiting to the east. We're not seeing any significant echoes on the radar, but there are lots of reports of little snow flurries coming down, especially south of Lake Conroe, Lake Livingston, Lake Houston. We're getting basically lake effect snow with the fetch from north to south across the lake. And then there is this. Pat Kavlin, you said Sylvan Beach, reports of flurries. Well, Sylvan Beach is right there, and that would be ship channel effect snow forming and falling over Sylvan Beach and perhaps making down there to San Leon.
Dave, sometimes when the weather is cold enough in the upper Midwest, the smokestacks from power plants, the steam from those can actually lead to flurries. Not going to see that here because we're not going to get that cold, but that is how small scale this can get. So obviously some of the smaller scale examples of this happening right now, Lake Conroe, Lake Houston, the Ship Channel. Look at how much larger, though, Galveston Bay is compared to those other lakes and bodies of water. And that's why the potential for lake effect, or in this case, bay effect snow, is popping up. That cold air moves over the 50-degree water temperatures, clouds rise, and you get a couple light snow showers. A coating, a dusting of snow, not out of the question for Galveston tomorrow morning. All right, let's talk about the cold because this really is the main story. Extreme cold warning in effect now through Tuesday at noon. Feels like temperatures dangerous in the single digits. We do finally get above freezing on Monday with sunshine. There's the good news. But you start in the ice box. Teens to about 20 degrees, and we only get to 38 for the afternoon. Here are the temperatures: 21 at Bush tomorrow morning, 16 Huntsville, 17 Brenham, 22 for Angleton, same for Mont Bellevue, 20 in Liberty. For the afternoon, I think about 90% of us get above freezing, but there will be a small portion of the area that'll flirt with the freezing mark. I think the city gets the mid and upper 30s for the afternoon. Back in the icebox again, Monday night to Tuesday. This is the second hard freeze that we will see in a row. Teens from Brenham to Huntsville, and then again, mid-20s for the rest of the area. We finally get back to the 40s, maybe even a couple of low 50s by Tuesday afternoon. The wind is the real problem, though. 2 the feels like in Huntsville tomorrow morning, 7 for Liberty, 11 for Houston, 14 the feels like in Galveston. All day long feels like temperatures stay in the 20s. The wind will back off, though, by Tuesday morning, and so the feels like temperatures should be pretty close to the actual air temperatures. But Dave, this cold is going nowhere over the next couple of weeks. It looks like we're going to stay colder than normal across the eastern half of the U.S.
Well, and to your point, take a look at the extended forecast. So weather impact alert for the cold tomorrow and into Tuesday morning. Temps moderate to highs in the 50s, lows stay in the 30s, and then that little system coming in on Friday, it's cold, 30% chance for rain. There could be a flurry with that. And then Saturday morning, this coming Saturday, lows back into the 20s. I've got 28. Some of the model guidance I just saw actually has us in the lower 20s. So another hard freeze could be coming early next weekend, guys. It's winter in Houston.
Yes, it is, David. And